And there is Hurricane Jose developing in the next 2 to 3 days. By Friday the 8th, gonna have two hurricanes out there. And as you can see, um, Irma is gonna hit Cuba before it was like going going through Puerto Rico, not right through it, but going through it a little bit partially, and heading north up to the Carolinas and the east coast of the US. Now, this hurricane probably go straight into the Gulf and hit one of these country hit one of these states, such as Texas. Texas is not like ready for another storm right now, but Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Atlanta, those places, Carolina, Virginia, they're on watch right now because it's still far out. We don't know if it's gonna go straight in the Gulf. That's not a good idea right now. That's not a good thing right now. But you guys should be prepared. Who lives on the East Coast? So you guys should really be prepared. And as you can see, it's gonna hit those places on the East Coast on Monday, the 11th, 12th, and with Jose now, we don't know where that's gonna go because remember that storm hasn't developed as yet. Um, it's just showing you. As you can see, it's following Irma right now. So it's following Irma right now. So you guys know what to expect from it. So it could come straight in the Gulf. Jose could come straight in the Gulf, and as you can see by like the 13th, Jose Irma is dead, but Jose's out there. Probably a Category 3 hurricane, could be a 4 according to what I'm seeing here. It's a really big and healthier hurricane by like Wednesday the 13th. So when we're gonna get like trackings from this hurricane is when like Irma is out in, we are starting to see that Jose is developing the same where Irma was. So as you can see, we don't right now. So, and according to what I'm seeing here, it doesn't look like Irma is gonna go north right away, or or I don't know, but it could go straight up. It's going through Florida. It could go through Florida. Up north. It go from, oh god. So going a bit a day or so. Wednesday, let's go about the 8th, 7th. About that. Alright, so is hitting Puerto Rico. And as you can see, by the 7th, Jose will be developing, or a little bit later, by the 6th, probably. And Irma is gonna the Dominican Republic. Not the eye is not gonna go over it. It's gonna get a partial or I don't know, but they're gonna get some strong winds from that hurricane. And with the GFS model now, the GFS shows that Irma is gonna go through Cuba, and then it's gonna come down a little bit south. It's gonna come down south a little bit, and then it's gonna go up north again. So the hurricane is gonna like southwest through Cuba, I guess. And after that, it's gonna go up the Bahamas. Bahamas gonna get it anyways, and the winds are terrible. You're gonna get about 40 to 30 knots winds, 60 up to 60 knots winds, up to 100 on Ventus Sky. But see, it's the winds are getting are expanding away, so you're gonna feel it like way before the storm is like near close, like that close to you. Makes sense. Okay, so we have a bad stream here. Hopefully this doesn't cut out. Oh my god. Hopefully this doesn't cut out. Alright, so our stream might cut out. Sorry about that. Um so as you can see, Jose is gonna be let me see, let me carry, let me go back a little bit on the 5th, I guess. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so let me go on the 5th. Okay, so on the 5th, you got, here is Jose out here. Alright, so right here. Just follow this little dot here. Right there. Alright, so that storm is gonna be a tropical either storm or tropical depression, or before it's gonna be a hurricane, right? So we have to wait until like tomorrow before we can get trackings of this hurricane, or of this developing hurricane, Jose. Well, Irma now is gonna hit the northern section of the Lesser Antilles, like Saint Martin. Um, oh, good, yeah, but the northern end of the Lesser, Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, Cuba, Bahamas. So these places, and even Jamaica right now, because I'm seeing that the storm is coming because the high is getting, are like coming down south, so coming down more south, if that makes sense. I don't know, but yeah. So we just don't know what to expect, bro. Guys, prepared right now. So have a good one. I'll see you in the next update. I'll be updating you again at least the next hour or so.